get there and beyond there. Let's supercharge our self-esteem, right? There are 2 ways to walk the red carpet, I've decided. 2 ways in which you can get on the red carpet and be noticed. And I don't just mean like cleaning it, I mean like actually be noticed. The first one is to be a celebrity, right? If you are a celebrity, you can walk the red carpet and everyone is screaming your name. There's a concept in Judaism that we're going to definitely work on tonight in these 2 different areas. The concept is Bishvili Nivrei Olam. Now I'm going to translate, don't panic. I love it when I say Hebrew words and everyone in the room goes, I thought this was an introductory class. Bishvili Nivrei Olam, the whole world was created for me, right? It's a very confusing phrase because you wouldn't have thought that Torah would have sold you on the phrase Bishvili Nivrei Olam, the whole world is created for you. Here, have an ego trip. Be a celebrity because the whole world is created for you. Right? But that's really what it sounds like. And when you apply it to celebrity, right, isn't that how they walk? Isn't that how they act? How they just like conduct themselves? I used to live in Santa Barbara, California, right? Which is where pretty much all of the stars have homes, right? And we used to drive in every so often to LA, and you would literally bump into stars on the street, and it was crazy. Their concept of the world is my oyster. Like walking down Rodeo Drive, the world is my oyster. They really have a certain take on the phrase, the world was created for me. Celebrity is love me, adore me, but celebrity is dependent on something. Celebrity is dependent on other people doing the loving, on other people doing the adoring, right? You can't be a celebrity if there aren't people celebrating you, right? If you look at the end of any word which ends ity, this is like my Latin training coming in, anytime ity means in a state of, okay? So celebrity is in a state of being celebrated, right? In a state of being celebrated. Thus, you don't just want people to celebrate you. You need people to celebrate you in order to be a celebrity. You need others in order to make you into that VIP and walking the red carpet person. Okay, you need other people to do that. And of course, when you need it, you are dependent upon it. This isn't just something nice, right? This isn't something nice. This is an absolute dependence. To be a celebrity, you are dependent on these people buying your magazine with your picture on it. You are dependent on people going to see your movies. You are dependent on the fact that there are people who want to see your picture even at 8 a.m. in the morning when you haven't had a coffee. Against another man, oh my goodness, right? You want to make a man succeed, like just give him a little bit of healthy competition and boom, he is right out the gate. He is flying, right? When you set them up, what you end up with is a discussion. I'm more successful than you are, right? Well, I'm more successful than you are. I'm bringing in more money than you are. I'm bringing in more commission than you are. I'm more successful. That's the worry that they have in those conversations. If you have an attitude of, no. It's not that I am successful. It's that my process is a process of wanting to succeed. I want to succeed at my business currently. I want to succeed at my marriage. I want to succeed at motherhood. I want to succeed at being a great wife. Whatever that means. And as I just discussed, a great wife nowadays, unfortunately, does not mean housewife. Right? I want to succeed. That is not now scary. That is incredibly sexy. A woman who wants to succeed at a great marriage wants to succeed at those things, that's amazing. Do you see the difference? Right? And it comes down to your attitude and how you walk into the situation. If you walk into the situation objectifying yourself as successful, then all you are is scary. If you walk into the situation and you manage to communicate effectively, I'm a person who I really have a drive to succeed at what I do. I'm very excited to currently succeed in this project that I'm running, right? And I'm very excited to succeed in a relationship and in a marriage. Now this is a guy who he sees. It's all about the success of our marriage. It's not who is more successful, right? It's about the success of our relationship, of our marriage, of our kids. That's incredible, right? So that was I'm guessing, a very big assumption, but I'm guessing that if you're sitting here right now, you probably don't think that, right? Because if you did, where would you be? You would be just running your little biological process, and you would not have stepped out in the cold, right? You wouldn't be a person who is investing time, right? One thing, this is a major mistake that we make when we see our challenges. We don't see them as opportunities. We see them as something in my way. You are in my way. Mr. Insurgent, with your grenade, you are in my way. I'm just trying to get to the next thing, and to the next thing. And so, what are you in such a rush for, right? Do you know what? I cannot handle right now this challenge at work. I just can't handle it. Why? Because I'm in too much of a rush to make the next pay grade. And when I make the next pay grade, I'm in too much of a rush to make the next promotion. When I make the next promotion, I'm in too much of a rush to make the next one. Yeah, I'm just in basically too much of a rush to get to the top of the firm and way in too much of a rush to retire. I'm like, I really want to retire like 3 months early, right? Why? So then I could just die 3 months early, Like, what is that? I'm just in such a rush to get there. Why? It doesn't make sense, right? When you're given a challenge, really, Judaism encourages you to see it as an absolutely incredible opportunity to learn something, right? If you're the commander, your objective is not to get your soldier to the end of the training seminar, right? Your objective is to develop your soldier as much as possible. Thus, in Judaism, God's objective when he gives you challenges is not to get you to the end of the seminar. It's not to pee you off, to get you so stressed out and so annoyed and so just that you can't handle it anymore. His objective is to turn you into an incredible human being, into an incredible soldier, into an incredible, highly trained, totally put together, ready to handle any situation, inspiring individual. Someone which the rest of the members of your troop, which all of your friends, which your co-workers will look up to and say, wow, I wish that when I had a challenge like that, I responded like she did. I wish that when my boss came in and dumped a report on me 5 minutes before the end of the workday, that I responded the way that she did. Or with your friends, wow. I wish that I responded like that when I got dumped. Wow. I wish that I really thought my situation through like that. Really, the whole idea is that the commander is trying to give you an opportunity to grow. That is what challenge is in Judaism. The criteria for setting the challenge is giving you a valuable learning experience. So when you first hit that challenge, right, your first step, instead of thinking, another thing to get through, right, another thing that's in my way, another person, if it's a challenging person, another report, if it's a challenging thing, something at work, right, another something that is in my way to getting where I have to go. Well, where do you have to go? What are you in such a rush to get to, right? This is your opportunity. Really, in Judaism, we don't see the end point as death. right? We don't see the end point as death. We see the end point as an incredible, inspired, put together, complete